Hello everybody, and welcome to our live video of our official launch, pre-launch, early launch of our third virtual doll convention. I am here with our little sweetheart Mur, and he is helping with the ceremonies, and we are so excited to be here. Okay, now I'm gonna put Mur down so he can go forage. I'll be right back. So as you guys are hopping, as you guys are hopping on the video, I want to welcome you and to tell you I am so excited that you're here, that you're registering, that you are excited. It's our third virtual convention, everybody. And can you believe it? We made it this far. Back when I first launched our first virtual convention on December 3rd, of last year, I remember saying to Linda at the shop, Linda, we might get 300 people. Wouldn't that be cool? And here we are, launching our convention today, and we've already had 300 of you register. So it is exciting, it is inspirational. It's a big day for all of us. So if you have already registered, know how much I love you and how excited I am for you and for us. So we're going to chat about some of the wonderful things we have planned for the January 2020 virtual convention. Now, as you guys know, as we lead up to the convention, we do all kinds of stuff. So it's not just what happens in January at our scheduled time. It's all the fun community trips, downloads, cool stuff that happens between now and then. And that's one of the best parts. And I know you guys agree with me on that because it's just been one of the best experiences of our lives, hasn't it? So I opened up our homepage right here on the virtual convention homepage. And we also have a link right here in the video to get to the registration. But when you go to virtualdollconvention.com, the homepage is looking a little bit different than what you're used to. It has some more information about what's going to be happening at our convention. First of all, let me tell you, I'm still working out the details with a lot of the things that we're doing. So this is kind of like, I guess, a highlight reel of the things that we're for sure doing. But as you guys know, I'm always adding stuff, and we're always coming up with fun things. We're very flexible, which is if there's an opportunity, we get to just do it and add it and have fun. So as you guys know, this isn't exactly what's going to be happening, but it's definitely what's happening and things that you can look forward to. So when you go to our homepage, you can read below for what's going on. Now, right when you first get to the homepage, the first thing that is the little pink graphic that Diana Vining made for us, and you can register. It's $20, and for the next 24 hours for all the stuff we're gonna do. It's Victoriana. It's a tale of two cities. What's gonna be happening at this convention? A little bit of everything, everybody. You're gonna have over 20 virtual programs for you. Over 20, featuring all different speakers, all different people, all different programs. It's going to be amazing. We are going to have doll programs, sewing workshops, it's going to be absolutely incredible. Our topics range from everything from antiques to vintage to modern to lots of sewing. We're going to have lots of really cool sewing things, miniatures, teddy bears, stuffed plush toys, vintage and antique, museum visits, international travel, dancing, cooking. It's an entire lifestyle of what we're really doing. It's a lifestyle. And we're going to show you different things that you can incorporate into your lifestyle that will make your life better, you guys. Okay, one of the things I am so excited about is our vision board workshop. So when Stephanie Blythe gave her textile dyeing workshop last convention, she had an amazing vision board in her studio. And I asked her to do a program on how to create a vision board. And she's going to do a program on how to create a vision board and also a digital download for you guys with different things to get you started with your vision board. How cool is that? I am so excited. So one of the first major things we're going to do is go visit Robert Tonner in New York. In his studio, we are going to spend time hanging out with the great Robert Tonner, everybody. Robert Tonner has made our Grace doll. She right now is in cyberspace on her way to being created. And we sold 225 of the 300 dolls that Robert's making because it's Robert Tonner. She's going to be gorgeous. Her name is Grace Marie Fitzgerald, and she's amazing. But whether you guys buy the doll or not, doesn't matter. You have to absolutely be so excited for the fact that we're going to go visit Robert Tonner in New York, chat with him, hang out with him, learn from him, and just sit down and hang out with Robert Tonner. I mean, how cool is that? So that's one of the first things that we're going to do. And you guys can see all this stuff on virtualdollconvention.com. I mean, it's Robert Tonner. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, we are going to go visit Greg Ortiz. Okay, Greg Ortiz is one of the most talented, funny, loving, inviting doll artists I have ever met in my life. He creates incredible pieces. His range of work is amazing. He has such a way of making you just feel comfortable and involved and like you can do it and you can learn from him. And he is just so much fun to be around. So one of the things we're going to do, you guys, is go visit the Greg Ortiz in Florida. We are going to have a mask making workshop. Greg makes the most incredible 3D collage style masks in his studio. He sells them also at his shows and through his gallery, and they're so cool. And we're going to have a workshop on how to make these masks from materials that are around your house and that you can buy inexpensively, and just how to get started. So to hang out and do things with Greg Ortiz in his studio, and he has an incredible doll collection. To spend a weekend with Greg Ortiz, you guys, is a real treat, a really big deal, and it's going to be so much fun. Now, one of the things you might not know is that our Greg Ortiz is an incredible dancer. He's an amazing dancer. He's one of the best dancers I've ever seen in my life, and he is going to give us dance lessons. I am not an incredible dancer, but I am so excited to learn dance lessons from Greg Ortiz. We might even have a little show. I don't know. It's Greg's show. He's putting it together, and we're going to go out and visit him in October. So this is unbelievable. A mask making workshop with Greg Ortiz, just to be in his studio and learn from him. And then a dance class. Oh my gosh, you guys. We're going to have the best time. Now, imagine going to London and to Paris and doing all the wonderful things that you do in London and Paris, like visiting museums and going to shows and shopping and eating and learning and taking in the sights and walking down the pebbled sidewalks. Imagine doing all of those things in Paris and in London with the doll uncles as your guide. That's the other thing we're going to be doing, which is a really big deal, everybody. We are going to London and to Paris with Michael Canadas and David Robinson. They have been to London and Paris many times, and they're going to show us the ropes, show us where to go, show us what to do. And then when we go to those places, we're going to have Michael and David talking about stuff, teaching us about stuff, learning us about stuff. I don't know if that's how you say it, but can you imagine? It's going to happen. We can imagine it, and now it's happening. We're going to London and Paris with Michael and David. Lights, camera, fashion, everybody. You're going to see London and Paris through the eyes of a doll collector. It will be one of the best experiences of your life. I guarantee you. I guarantee you it's going to be amazing. While we're in London, we are going to be broadcasting live and filming content at the 200 Years of Childhood show, which is one of the best. I mean, I've only been to one major show in London, and it was this show last year. It was absolutely phenomenal, and we will be doing wonderful, amazing content from there while we're in London with the wonderful Hillarie Polly and company, and filming a lot of our content in London at this show. So we've got incredible speakers lined up for you in London, where we will be filming the content, and then it's going to air for the first time in January 2020. Hillarie Polly is arranging a lot of the things that are happening for us, and she is going to great lengths to make sure that you guys have an unforgettable experience, a very British experience, and a very well polished, beautiful experience. So the videos we're going to be filming for you, they're going to be beautifully done, really good sound, high definition, all the things, and it's going to be just absolutely incredible. So even if you've experienced London and Paris, you've never experienced it like this, and it will all be digitally broadcast in our videos for you to cherish and enjoy and relive as many times as you want. I mean, it's going to be so fun, right, everybody? Let me know if you're here. I see a lot of you on the video. So now, one of the things that we have not released yet, which are the teachers for this, is we're doing a series of Hillarie sewing workshops, and they are produced by the Grovian Doll Museum and Michael and David, aka the Doll Uncles, who are taking us to London and Paris. They are also producing 4 sewing workshops by 4 world-renowned sewing educators. Some very big names, a very big deal, everybody, and they are producing these videos for us. So if you have seen or done anything that has to do with the Grovian Doll Museum, Michael and David's retreats, things like that, this is going to be that, but in a video with instructions, all the things. You can buy optional kits for your Hillarie to make the dolls, the outfits that are going to be made in the video. Michael and David are ordering, designing, doing all the things for the fabric right now, the accessories, all the little add-ons, which are all going to be available to you optionally. Everybody gets everything that we're doing. Anything that I talk about buying or whatever is all optional. Everything else is included for your $20. So the Hillarie sewing workshops are going to be nothing short of revolutionary. And when we reveal who our instructors are for these sewing workshops, it's going to rock the doll world. It's going to rock the sewing world. It's going to just bring you to your knees with just excitement, and it's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But I'm going to let Michael and David have the reins on that when they're ready to let us know. So that is something super to look forward to. You're going to learn, you're going to love it. It's going to be amazing. Now, our wonderful house resident sewer educator, Linda Wall, is going to be doing a sewing workshop for you guys where you're going to learn all kinds of new techniques. And that workshop is going to be for a modern doll, for the Robert Tonner doll, for the Grace doll. And you can use your proportional wheel to change the size of the pattern and make it for any one of your dolls. So how exciting is that going to be? Linda Wall always teaches us so many new techniques that make things easier and more understandable. And that's what I love about Linda Wall's techniques and her way of teaching. And that's why she's our resident sewing instructor. She does an amazing job, and I'm so excited for Linda. So that'll be for our modern people, for that. So I'm really excited, and she's designing what we're going to do right now. Hillarie Polly's Teddy Bear Museum and Collection in London. So Hillarie Polly has one of the most exceptional teddy bear private collections in existence that I know of, for sure. And I've seen a little bit of her collection through her videos and things like that. But this will be the first time that I get to go there with you guys, with our cameras with our teddy bear looking eyes on, and we're gonna go and we are gonna have a private tour and seminar with Hillarie and learn all about her dolls and her collection and her museum and all kinds of things that are going on. So when you guys go to the virtual convention website, you can see a couple pictures of her collection. This is just a little bit, you guys, and she has incredible things, wonderful things. It is a museum, and we're gonna go and have a private tour. So for all of our doll and bear, and especially bear people, you guys, we have a lot of bear stuff. John Port's giving a program, Rebecca Kaufman's giving a program, Stife Gal. We've got a lot of cool bear things happening. So there's as much bear stuff as there is doll stuff, as there is everything stuff. But for our sewers out there, tell your sewing friends, because this particular convention is exceptional for people that sew, want to learn how to sew, just like watching. The sales room. We always have the most amazing sales room. This year is going to be no exception. Our sales room will be open for 72 hours, featuring the most amazing items that our sellers save and curate and get ready for you for 6 months. A lot of our sellers are already holding back items just for the sales room for you. The sales room is one of the most exciting parts of the convention, and it's definitely one that you don't want to miss, because you can find a treasure. And if you don't like the sales room, you don't have to, but my gosh, isn't window shopping just so much fun? Window shopping is always encouraged. Always, always, always. So the sales room is happening. It's going to be so much fun. So I already told you guys about the vision board workshop with Stephanie Blythe. If you've never heard of a vision board, that's okay. You're going to learn how to do one, and you can make a vision board around anything that you want to do in your life or feel in your life, or how you want to go, or what you want to do. Vision boards are a really fun way to actually envision what you want to do, your goals, what you're passionate about, what you're inspired about. So the vision board workshop is going to be so much fun. And then, like I said, you're going to get a downloadable packet made by Stephanie to get you started on your first vision board. Oh, I can't wait. We are going to have a hanky doll pattern, dress, and workshop by Kathy Wieland. Now, Kathy has an amazing history in the sewing community. She is she does bridal stuff, but she has done so many workshops for all different people, from all different organizations. Her sewing skills are incredible, and she is designing for us our very own pattern, hanky doll dress pattern that you guys can resize and make for different size dolls, with instructions, with a video. So we're gonna do hanky doll dress stuff. And we are making a hanky kit that will have a hanky that is virtual convention hanky. I don't have the design yet. I'll just be honest. We're working on it. But we're going to have a hanky kit. You can buy just the hanky or probably the whole kit. I'm not sure. But we're doing a custom hanky. It's going to be so cool. I had no idea hankies were such a big deal, but they are. For our miniature people, we have a seminar with the wonderful Stan Gregg. He is an incredible miniaturist, and he resides in Colorado. We've actually already filmed this program. We go inside Stan's home studio, and we see like 15 of his houses, and we chat with him, and he only started doing this 8 years ago, and he gives us how to get started, where to get started, what kind of tools he uses, how to make a house out of like $20 worth of materials. He makes the most incredible, beautiful houses with stuff that he gets like at the dollar store and that he finds and stuff like that. And he gives us, literally, it's a workshop on how to get started. And then we go inside and we see all of his miniature houses. So for our miniature people, you're gonna love this. For every person, you're gonna love this. It's such a fun program. I'm so excited. So, I know David's watching, and my wonderful David, our wonderful David, is our resident chef for the virtual convention, as long as he will have us. But I don't want to have a convention without our wonderful David being our chef, right, guys? He's such an incredible cook. and all of his food just tastes so good, and it's like simply done, but it doesn't, I can never make curried chicken salad like David does. He has a gift. And David has agreed to do our final banquet cooking in London with Hillarie Polly in her kitchen. Hillarie's kitchen is beautiful. Her house is a beautiful, I don't want to say cottage. Is it a cottage, Hillarie? I'm not sure. It's gorgeous. The kitchen is beautiful. And we are going to have a tasting menu of completely British cuisine. I think we're going to do 6 courses. We might do 7. But Hillarie Polly is providing the recipes. Now, these are British recipes that Hillarie, like, they're tried and true. Hillarie said it's a big cottage. I've seen pictures. That's why I didn't want to say cottage, Hillarie, because it's like, it looks really big and gorgeous and wonderful. And we're so excited to go there. So Hillarie's going to provide the cookbook for us. So David gets a pass on this one. He's not doing the cookbook, but he is cooking. And we are going to sit and dine in London in Hillarie's cottage for our final banquet for the convention. So that's happening for our final banquet. We usually go to the Grovian, but since we're going to be in London, won't you guys so much enjoy having a British banquet with a tasting menu? I cannot wait. It's going to be so fun. So this is what is on there. So it's a cook along. You're going to get the cookbook ahead of time. You're going to get pictures of the food ahead of time. Hillarie Polly is a teacher, and it's very detail oriented, and you're going to love your cookbook. I guarantee you, she's really good at making things happen. So we're going to be sitting with friends. All of our friends in London, we're going to be sitting around a giant table and having our dinner together. It's going to be amazing. The printable souvenirs. Okay. So the souvenirs, everybody, as you guys know, it's one of the most exciting parts of our convention. Every day of the convention, you get a printable souvenir download that are made by people that are so talented at doing this. One of your souvenirs, which is going to be your final souvenir, is going to be done by Robert Tonner. He is going to do one of our paper doll souvenirs. I don't know what he's going to do. It's whatever Robert wants to do. And you guys saw his incredible sketches for our doll. I mean, it's Robert Tonner. So you're going to get a Robert Tonner souvenir paper doll. How cool is that? Our wonderful Diana Vining is doing a paper doll. Our wonderful Kathy Turner is doing a paper doll. You're going to get downloads that are made by Susan Circus, who is one of the most talented. She's our resident digital strategist, I guess you'd say, for printing cool stuff that she makes. Susan Circus is amazing. She is making all kinds of cool stuff for us. And so leading up to the convention, you're going to get all kinds of fun digital downloads, new buttons, all kinds of cool stuff. So I'm so excited for that. Paper dolls, yes. Miniature stuff, yes. You might even get a paper doll. I mean, hear me out on this. Let me know. You might even get a paper doll of me and the doll uncles. I don't know. We're thinking. I'm still trying to convince Michael and David. But, you know, I think Kathy Turner might do a really good job at that. We'll have to ask her. I don't know how we breezed over it, everybody, but we're having a macaron class. I say macaroon, but it's macaron, like macaroni. Macaroon. I don't know. I say it wrong, but we're making those really delicious round cookies that everybody loves that have the stuff on the inside, and they come in different colors. But we're making them like the Dolly Dingle head and like a bear head, and we are going to have a cook-along with the wonderful Betsy Strumer. Betsy teaches these classes for real. This is what she does professionally, and she has it down, let me tell you. If you've ever thought making these cookies was hard, think again, because the way that she teaches, her very simple but tried and true recipes are going to be, I mean, she brings them to my work and I cannot help but eat them all. I ate 8 of them in one day. I couldn't help myself. It just had to be done. So we are going to have that with Betsy Strumer. Now here's the fun part, everybody. our wonderful Susan Circus is designing a printable virtual convention themed cookie box that you guys can just print on cardstock and then fold and make little boxes and gift your cookies to friends, family, to your doll clubs, whatever. You can print 1,000 boxes, 500 boxes, 10 boxes, make your cookies, print your box, and give them away as gifts. Thank you, Susan. All right, so I have just given you guys, go to virtualdollconvention.com, and right on the home page, we have information about what is happening. Things are always developing. The virtual convention is always in motion, and we are going to be taking lots of trips and doing so much fun stuff leading up to when our convention actually takes place. If you are not available on the 8th through the 12th of January, it doesn't matter, because the content stays live forever. You can go back and you can revisit it and you can rewatch it as many times as you want. You do not have to be there for when things air. Make sure to tell your friends that. That's the beauty of this convention. You can go back and relive everything that we did in June, relive everything we did in January as many times as you want. It never goes away. I rewatch these programs so many times. Sometimes I'll be working in the shop and I'll put on a program in the background just so I can let it like percolate in my head and learn. Sometimes we learn and we don't even know we're learning if the words are like soaking into our brain. So you guys can learn and rewatch and enjoy this as many times as you want. You do not have to be there, but it is happening in January. The beautiful thing about it happening in January is it's January. We're starting off the new year. I don't want to say right, but yeah, we're starting off the new year right. It's giving us something to look forward to during the winter months. And we are going to do just so many amazing things at the convention and leading up to the convention. It's really going to give us all something to totally look forward to. After our virtual convention is over in January, then we are going to be launching the VDC Collectors Club, which is a monthly club where you pay a $9 subscription, where it's almost like a mini virtual convention. I guess you could say it's kind of like a mini virtual convention every month on a much smaller scale, but it's something that is happening monthly in between our conventions that happen twice a year. I think twice a year is perfect for our main events. And then if we have something happening every month that we can do, what I really am excited about for the Collectors Club, for the Virtual Convention Club, is that I want you, if you want to, broadcast the programs to your doll clubs. Print out our monthly download and give it to your doll clubs. Give it to your friends. Do it with the virtual convention. If there's a program that you love that we have done in any one of our conventions, share it with your friends. Show it to your doll club. You can plug in your computer to a television and broadcast it on a television or on a big screen. Most of our programs are in HD. I want you to do this, everybody. People email me all the time and they say, Rachel, I loved your program that you did with Michael on Hillarie. Can I show this to my doll club? Would you mind? Not only do I not mind, I want you to. Michael wants you to. Anyone that I have filmed with or worked with or done anything with, we want you to do that. That is the whole point of this, is to make it available and accessible to people. I work off of word of mouth. I work off of your word of mouth to your friends and to your clubs. By keeping our registration to $20 for the next 24 hours and $25 thereafter that, I am working off of volume and by your help, because I want it to be affordable for everybody. I want nobody left behind. And so if you cannot afford $25 right now, I get that. Boy, do I get that. Send us an email and we'll get you right inside. Nobody is left behind. I have had several donors that have donated in the last 24 hours, lots of extra money for anyone that needs it to get in to enjoy the virtual convention. So I want everyone to be involved. I want everyone to feel good. If there has ever been a door in this doll world that you felt like you didn't have keys to, you're going to find it at the virtual convention. You're going to find those keys. You're going to get in the door. You're going to walk through the door hand in hand with so many like-minded individuals, so many friends, so many people that care about you, that want to see you succeed, want to see you create, and want to see you just enjoy and have all the fun that life gives us and that life offers. In between all of our wonderful things that we do, my main goal, my main thing is that I want you to know your value, know how much you mean to the world, to embrace your uniqueness, to know that you are enough, you were born enough, you don't have to prove yourself, you don't have to make anything or do anything or be anything to build value into you. You are special, you are unique, you are talented, you are so important. And I think a lot of companies, they know what they offer, but they don't know why they do it. I know what I'm offering you guys. I'm offering you a virtual convention. But I know why I'm doing it. And I'm doing it because of your hearts, because of how it makes you feel. And that's how I measure my success. Because I could go and do social media for a major company and go off and do something else. And I am doing it because it's giving so much back to me to know that this is giving back to you. If you have ever felt like you didn't have a place, you were not invited, you couldn't sit at the same table, you couldn't look somebody in the eye, you couldn't ask a question, you were not welcome, you just come over here to the virtual doll convention. I have a seat waiting for you at a big digital table because I need you. I need your uniqueness. I need your special puzzle piece. And I want to join that piece that you have with everyone else in the world. And we're going to put it together in a giant puzzle that makes perfect sense and is the most beautiful picture that you have ever seen. I hope that this was fun today. And as you can see, I am excited. I am wearing red because after the 24 hours is over, I think we need to celebrate a little bit. And that's when I'll put on the rainbow dress. But I invite you to register today for only $25. If you would like to do a patron registration, which is extra support, you get this super cute, I'm going to turn the light down so we can see it. You get this super cute little macaron shaped jewelry box with 7 pieces of jewelry curated just for you. So I have things for Empress Eugenie, I have things for Queen Victoria, I have keychains, I mean, it's just all super fun stuff, everybody, but you're gonna get a kick out of it and you're gonna love it. And it's about $75 worth of jewelry. So if you wanna do that, no pressure. The extra support helps me in doing what I'm trying to accomplish. So as you guys know, I can't fly on planes for free. I can't do things for free. I have received a tremendous amount of support from so many people that are involved that have given their time, energy, talents, all those things. But if you can, all of that extra support helps me and it makes it so much more comfortable for us to do things. And I am a big advocate for when I hire somebody to do something, to make a graphic, or for an artist to create something special to us, I pay them. And I want artists to make money. I want people to feel supported and to know that they don't have to do things for free. You know, I really do. I think that it's important for people to make money because we all have to feed ourselves and we all have to survive. And I want our artists and our people to survive. And so if they can do well, and when you guys buy our stuff, oh my gosh, you're doing amazing things for us. So so many of you, no matter what you do, if you share the posts, if you're here on a scholarship, if you're giving us a grant, a gift to further our objectives, our mission, you're important. You are so important. You're watching right now. You're important. So thank you so much, you guys, for everything. And I am really excited to come back in 24 hours so we can see how many people we have registered. We have already registered more today than we have, I don't know, we're setting records. I don't know. We're setting records. I'll let you know. And thank you guys so much. So let's do this. Let's get on this runaway train. We have created a monster, as David Robinson told me, and that monster needs to be fed. So we're going to feed it, right, guys? There's no stopping us. There's absolutely no stopping us. All right. Thank you for being here today. I love you guys. In love and dolls and teddy bears, away we go. Please share the video. I appreciate you guys. Bye, everybody.